Top of the morning, you heard me? You already know what it is, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't hustling, you gotta be hating. If you ain't working, you're watching, you heard me? If you ain't trying to ball up, you gotta be ball to block. And I said, it's for you, they can't stop it, you heard me? So it's up with me, you heard me? And I'm about to break the game down like a science, you heard me? Yeah, because once God give it to me, you heard me, he gives it to me on a level to deliver it to all the people at one time. He awesome like that. So I'm about to break it down for you like this, you heard me? That's why you got to stay close to God. So no matter what you going through, you got to always know who you is. You always got to stay prayed up out here, you heard me? Because we live in some times now, you heard me, where everybody full of tricks. They being programmed, you know what I'm saying? They get on the wrong type of time because all you got to do that. Everybody ain't got their own mind of what, like, man, I ain't on that. You heard me? So they gotta be accepted. So it's all type of games getting played. So it's like this here this morning. You know, and I gotta give it to you. Let me tell you something, you heard me? Tell you something about God. God in control, you heard me? Let me tell you something like this, real talk. When I tell you God in control, if he broke you down in front of him, he gonna build you up in front of him. Listen what I'm telling you, bro. This how God work, you heard me? Like, if he broke you down in front of him, he gonna build you up in front of him. I can't make this up, you heard me? You got to think about the story of Joseph. You heard me? See when Joseph brother sold him out? You listening? How you doing? How you doing? But see how what you heard? See how Joseph brothers sold him out? Listen what I'm telling you, you heard me? Joseph brothers sold him out into slavery, right? Check it out. Joseph was like, you know, he had a heart for God. That's why God gave him favor through his daddy. See, that was the favor God had on him, but God in control of the hearts and the minds, so this was his daddy's favorite child, because God knew his heart. See, when God knew your heart, he allowed you to go through things in front of people to show people this is why I chose this vessel. You see where I'm at, you heard me? Favor not felt, but the people that people that go through things with favor over their life, this ain't fair neither. So, this is what I'm here to encourage you this morning. You got to stay close to God so you can know who you is at all times, so you don't get tricked out your spot, so they don't trick your mind. You listening? Pay attention. You heard me, it's going to cost you later. So when they sold him into slavery, you heard me? He bought Potiphar's house. You know, Potiphar's wife tried to live up there, get with him. He ain't want to play games with his master because he was loyal, not just to God, but when you loyal to God, you loyal to people. You ain't going to smile in your master's face and be back doing messing with his wife. See, God know his heart. So she get mad. You know, women do that, you hear me? You don't want to roll high, I want you to roll up. I'm about to X you out. This is why this the weaker vessel. So if you do got a woman, you pray for your girl, you hear me? This the weaker vessel, so they always be tripping. This been going on since the beginning of time. So he goes to the can. Amen? So he in the can like you to think somebody been and gave up. But God knew Joseph.
See you later.
See you later. All right. So God knew Joseph, right? So when he in the can, all right, I told you the dude coming up with the dreams. One of them was a butler, one of them was the butler, and the other one was the chef. You heard me? So Joseph could have been on this type of time. That's why I tell you heard me, like, you never know who you could be talking to. You heard me? No matter what you going through, if somebody come up to you like and holler at you, you got to be quick to listen and slow to speak, man. You listening? This is how this going down. So why this up? When they come at him, he could have said like, because he could have been like in jail, like he could have been like, man, I got time for all that shit. But Joseph was a child of God. When you a child of God, you got to understand it, you heard me? You not accept your situation. You know who you is. You know God do everything for a reason. And when God got you going through something, he trying to strengthen you and show you something. He got to do all this before he throw you something. Pay attention or it's going to cost you later what I'm about to tell you. So once he told him the dream, like, he could have said, look, I ain't entertaining that. So he told both of them their dream. Then, like, he tell a dude who, he said, look, you going to get killed and they going to let you go. So the one they let go, Joe said, bro, look, don't forget about me, no, bro. Dude forgot about him, but 2 years later, you heard me? God ain't going to forget you. See, a man, they might forget you. See, God ain't going to forget you. He reward faithfulness, man. He said, I'm a rewarder for those that diligently seek me. Amen? So why this here? You heard me? This what he do, you heard me? Like, check it out, you heard me? Like, the King Pharaoh had a dream, you heard me? Pharaoh had a dream. So he gets, what you call him, you heard me? The butler said, look, man, they had this dude I was in jail with. Man, this dude laid up that told my dream couldn't pass. This is a wicked ruler, man. I'm talking about suddenly they say this in the Bible. Pew! Suddenly Pharaoh sent for Joseph. Joseph told him the dream, look, 10 minutes later, he running the whole Egypt. Amen? This how it's going down like this. You heard me? Like, I tell you, the bum today could be the ball tomorrow. You could shoot from the pit to the palace. You heard me? All it takes is one touch of God's favor, you own. You heard me? I said that to say this shit, you heard me? And you know what's crazy at the end of the story? They were crazy, you heard me? The same one who sold Joseph out, it's the same one had to bind you out. You heard me? Be careful how you treat people out here. Be careful, because you never know who God got an angel on testing your character. I don't care if 30 of them got together. You know you ain't supposed to do that to nobody. You listening? You never know who God got an angel on testing your character. Amen? I'm telling you this here. He said, that's what he said in the word. He said, when a man will please the Lord, he make even his enemies be at peace with him. He ain't control of this here. If he broke you down in front of him, he gonna build you right up in front of him. God in control. All you gotta do is keep your faith and stay in character. I know it ain't gonna be easy, but he say difficult is the way. You heard me? He say difficult is the way, you heard me? You gotta know this. You heard me? So, I'm here to encourage you this morning. You heard me? No matter what you're going through, no matter how it's looking, just know God in control, you heard me? And he still do pop-ups. He'll come out of nowhere. Once he put it on their heart, the devil in hell can't stop it. They ain't gonna better do nothing about this. God told them to do that. They gotta do it. You heard me? If they don't do it, they're gonna be going messed up for them. You heard me? Till they do what God told them to. You heard me? So I'm here to encourage you this morning. You heard me? If he broke you down in front of him, he'll build you up right in front of him. You heard me? So don't give up. You heard me? Stay focused, stay prayed up, and just know people gonna be people. So let God be God. Amen? Stay up, stay focused. You heard me? I love all y'all. One.